Hey guys, and welcome back. And you know how the RC car that I had before, right? How I said, oh, I'm probably not gonna paint it orange. Well, the impossible happened. Yep, that's right. The RC body is now fully painted orange. And I actually did most of the spray painting, which was great. And it turned out really well. Shall I bring in the RC body? Well, this RC frame. So this is the frame. The wheels are going to be painted silver to match the General Lee wheels. So, yep. And then of course the thing we've all been waiting for. The actual body. There you go. So, there you have it. It has been painted fully orange. It looks quite nice indeed. I'm trying to avoid to touch the paint just so it has time to dry, since paint takes quite a bit to actually fully cure. So yeah, and then this car's gonna get some touch-ups because there are some paint areas where paint didn't quite reach, or where paint went onto the window sadly, but you couldn't really do much about that, especially since I had crappy tape. But that crappy tape was useful because I had it on for a very long time, and there was a risk it could go wood hard. Luckily, it was so bad, it was nowhere near as hard as wood. So it was easy peasy to get off without scraping any paint off. So, let's give you a closer look, shall we now? So here's the front. I'll just raise it up a bit. You can see the front there, quite nice indeed. Yeah, there's a little bit of white paint underneath the grille, but oh well, not much you can do. You can see there's a little bit of a paint bleed there, and some paint bleed there as well. Go over to the side. Side came up pretty well. And the door handle was going to be painted silver as well. You can see there's a little too much orange on that piece because it's not completely symmetrical. There's some orange on the window as well. There's orange in basically all the windows, sadly. You can see some more orange there, all on the black window, but it's not too bad. And then we got the black, the back, there. There, yep. By the way, I know this wasn't the right year for the General Lee, but it was the closest I could find. A 1968 Dodge Charger is the closest I could find to a 1969 Dodge Charger. As you can see, I painted the fuel cap orange because General Lee didn't have a fuel cap right at the front. It was at the back. So, yep. And there's the other side. As you can see, the paint came out really nicely. And the underneath, well, nothing special. So, there you go. The unthinkable happened. It's painted orange. And it turned out quite nice indeed. So, now, the things left to do is to get the Confederate flag on top, General Lee on the side, and of course the classic 01 on the doors. Once all that's done, we're ready for our first clear coat. Actually no, we've got to fix up all the painting areas with some black paint, just a little bit of black paint and some chrome paint and some orange paint to fix up some of the scuffs here and there, and that should be all good. And yeah, and some chrome paint to paint that door as well. Once all of that's done, we can finally put the first clear coat on, and then after that I think we do another 2 more clear coats, and I think that's it. Once all that's done, we can finally grab the body and attach it back to the frame, with hopefully these wheels being painted chrome. So yeah, it's been quite a bit of a project, but I quite enjoyed it indeed. And also guys, those Lego parts may be here next week. So they may be the next YouTube video. Also, another thing I wanted to do is I wanted to start reading with Joshua Turner. Don't worry, this is only for the chicken story. Because the chicken story is a little story that I created at school one day when I was bored, and yeah, actually had quite a bit of time to do it, but not a lot. So it's been over a year now since I created the chicken story, and we're up to chapter 9 at the moment. So yeah, sadly I can't really continue it at home because I don't have access to my school stuff at home on the computer. I would have to sign into my school account so I could access PowerPoint. But yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, right now we're just gonna cut back. We're gonna cut to the chicken story, and I'll read you chapter 1 and chapter 2. Mind you, warning, it may seem a little bit of a horror story at first, but trust me, it's not a horror story. You'll understand later on in the chapters where it completely makes sense. Don't worry guys, I will not turn my chicken story into a horror story. But yeah, hope you guys will all enjoy the chicken story. So without further ado, let's go. Nuggets Are Roasted Chickens by Joshua Turner. Chapter 1. The Mysterious Figure. Chicken is really yummy, and Ben loves to eat chicken. I also love to eat chicken. Chickens are found in stores so that people can buy them and enjoy them at their house. One day Ben was at his house enjoying some chicken late at night with his family. But as Ben was slurping up his chicken, he heard something outside. Ben went to go peer outside when he suddenly went silent. There outside in the cold night was a tall black-looking figure outside, staring at Ben right into his eyes. Ben froze right in his tracks as if someone was holding him in place. The black figure seemed to be getting closer and closer. Ben tried to move or scream for help, but he couldn't. Then with one mighty slap, everything went black. Ben started to run to his bedroom and hid under the covers, waiting desperately for the thing to go away. Ben waited under the covers for what felt like hours. Ben then woke up to a loud sound filled with screams, and then it all went silent. Ben then heard something. A slow and heavy breathing could be heard from downstairs. Ben then started to think thoughts to himself. Did the beast get in? Why is it so quiet? Who's breathing so heavy? Ben then slowly crept down the stairs to the lounge room, shivering with fear. But as Ben went to turn his head, he was horrified at what he saw. There, standing at the dinner table, was the tall black figure, staring at the bodies of Ben's family. Chapter 2. A New Partner. The figure said in a low, creepy voice, "Ben, how are you?" Ben responded in silence. The figure said, "I'm not going to kill you now, but I intend to later." Ah ha 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 ha. Ben screamed as he ran outside the house, his breath running out as he called for help. But after a while he can't run anymore. His legs and throat start to hurt as he keeps on running. But his legs couldn't do it anymore, forcing him to fall to the ground helplessly. Later that night, Ben heard a whisper in his ear, saying, "Ben, Ben, wake up, wake up." "What? Who's there?" Ben yelled. "Chill out, bro. It's me, Sam." "Oh, it's you. Whoa, you're still wearing those red shoes I gave you? And why are you on the floor?" "Yeah, of course I'm still wearing those shoes. But anyways, I'm on the floor because I was running away from whatever that thing was." "What thing?" "You won't believe what I'm talking about, but I'm the only one left in my family." "What?" "Shh, the thing might hear you." "What thing?" "The thing that almost killed me." "Hang on, let me explain. So I was at the shop buying some food for my family, because you know how much I love chicken. Anyways, back to the story. So you know how I said I'm the only one left in my family?" "Yeah." "Well, it's hard to explain it." "Well, then just describe it the best you can." "Okay." So the figure was really big, tall and super black. I couldn't quite catch a glimpse of what his eyes looked like, or even if it had eyes. And for all... Wait, hang on a minute. Let me get this straight. So you saw a big, tall, black figure, and now it's trying to kill you? Yes, that's it. I don't know why it's so hard to believe. Well, it just doesn't seem like you to make this up, so I'm a little confused. Sam, you've got to believe me. Please. If we don't do something about it, then it will start to kill everyone we ever cared about. And do you want that? Dude, I can't understand you when you're yelling so much. Okay, I'll try not to yell as much. Good. You know what? Just follow me. I will explain it better along the way. You better not be doing what I think you're thinking. And what's that? Taking me to your secret lair? No, I got something better in mind.